This first video was taken of the Tokyo skyline on March 11th, 2011, as the earthquake of that day quite literally shook the area to its core. Throughout the footage, skyscrapers can be seen swaying back and forth in place. Although they are designed to do so in order to avoid collapsing, the sight of such large structures enduring such incredible forces is a decidedly unsettling one. You can only guess what those inside them or below them must have been thinking as the terror struck. This footage from Fukushima shows the impact of the magnitude 9.1 earthquake when it hit the city. Fukushima City suffered considerably as a result of the earthquake, tsunami, and the resulting nuclear disaster at the nearby Fukushima Daiichi plant. Most of the city lost access to running water during the earthquake, and train service was disrupted for periods ranging from days to weeks. As of 2023, over 10 years after the horrors of March 11, 2011, the city's population still remains at levels not seen since 1985. The city endured yet another serious earthquake just 1 month after the first. One of the most dangerous places you can possibly be during a tsunami is on a flat, paved area right next to the coast. This is where Yuichi Iwata and several others found themselves as they watched the initially underwhelming waves trickle onto the coast of Rikuzentakata. Even if they hadn't been there, however, there would have been very few options to seek shelter, as the tsunami evacuation zones were swept off the map when the waves arrived. Yuichi Iwata survived by hitching a ride with a fire engine that was making a last-ditch effort to get the people to evacuate, and they made it out of there. Soon after, 13-meter waves swept into the city.
乗る乗る乗る乗る。ロングさんが後ろ。おー、すげえ。船があんなとこさいる、ほら。それ、ここ。5万超える、5万超える。やばい、5万超える。5万超える。逃げろ !5 万超えてる、逃げろ逃げろ。誰だこんなこと乗れんの。逃げない逃げない堤防越えか。ダメ堤防越えか。堤防越えてきたから堤防越えた。堤防越えたから逃げろ。では早く上さ波越えたから。ただいま波が堤防を越えております。もっと高台に避難してください。皆さんただいま堤防を波が越えておりますので、もっと高台に避難してください。津波波越えてますので、もっと高台に避難してください。現在は教育で津波が越えております。ただいま世間側において津波が越えています。浸水地域にいる人は直ちに高台へ避難してください。ただいま大津波警報が発表されております。松原市のおよび世間側において津波が越えておりますので、直ちに高台へ避難をしてください。人は直ちに避難するようお願いします。すごい。ダメだ、電線が危ねえ。早くただいま津波が堤防を越えて走らせるか。
Much of the city and many of its inhabitants did not survive. The town's tsunami defenses were only adequate for a tsunami of half the height that eventually arrived. Nearly 1,700 people lost their lives in Rikuzentakata, almost 10% of its population before the tsunami. 80% of the town's buildings were lost, and some portions of the city sank by up to a meter after the tsunami waves were finished with it. This video was filmed in Kuki village, in the city of Kuji. In this area, The tsunami of March 11th doesn't resemble a wave or series of waves so much as it resembles a giant waterfall. The tallest wave in Kuji was reportedly 27 meters in height, and it crushed practically everything below it as residents watched helplessly from a nearby hill. Thankfully, most of them were not caught within the jaws of the tsunami, as they overcame the seawall and devoured Kuki village.
現在、久慈市沿岸に
怒られるこんなことしてた。
津波襲来中です。海岸や河川には
これ着
絶
信まで持って
対に近づかないでください。
三脚も持ってくればよかったな。
現在、久慈市沿岸に津波が襲来中です。海岸や河川には絶対に
揺れてるやつ
近づかないでください。
大丈夫、足が揺れてるからよう横で見れば。
現在、久慈市沿岸に
すごいよこれ。
津波が
これ
襲来中です。海岸や
水も上げてたじ
河川には
ゃん。うわ
近づかないようにしてください。
いやちょっと危ないじゃん本当に。あ、来た。あーわ
沿岸に津波が襲来中です。
ーあ、これ何回来んの。まだ来る。あんだけ大きく引いたら。うわ。みんなしてみんだけが水門閉めてた人とは。今から行くにも入がれねえしな。うわ本当にお水どこに来た。いたいた。どこ待ってきてん。通りだった。うんあ、そうか。あ、誰？そうか？じいちゃんがか？電話しながらやねてよ。あ、オレンジこれ。まだ来んのかな。ここまだ上がる？大丈夫だべが。夏見だけじゃねえみんな初めてだ。誰もこの辺？あっちの方面ねえもんな。
ねえ先生。
とまたがっつり下がってってたよ。
さんね、言ってたよ。
どんだけ下がってたら、
どうやって、これが続いたらどうやってお買い物行く？このままじゃいけないよ。
あんなに下がったってことはまだ金が来るじゃないの？来ないのは。
これが大変。
あそこで海が取れちゃえばいいじゃん。
あれ？緑の。
あ、危ない。
緑の船は？ね、ちっちゃい緑の船は？
うるさい、ちょっと。
ほら、大きいやつ。大きいやつの、ほら、一緒にいる。引っ張ってくれる、緑の。船は？ちっちゃい。船。沈没しちゃったの？海の水はたくさんある。
あ、揺れてる。揺れてる。
さっきより揺れちっちゃくてなんか言ったね。これ回し続けなくて聞こえないよ。
Miraculously, only 4 people lost their lives in Kuji. However, 900 buildings were damaged or completely turned to rubble. One interesting anomaly of the tsunami in Kuji was the survival of the isolated building on the end of the beach, which survived the brunt of the tsunami as so many others around it and behind it were completely crushed. The building on the beach can be observed intact both at the start and end of the footage, an incredible feat of engineering and disaster preparedness, as a 27-meter tsunami consumed the shore that it was on, and the area up to 4 kilometers behind it. Iwate Prefecture suffered some of the worst casualties and damage from the earthquake and tsunami of March 11, 2011. Of the nearly 20,000 deaths that occurred on that day, 6,000 occurred in Iwate. Several traffic cameras caught the terrifying spectacle as it unfolded, and the disaster did not spare those on the roadways. This footage is somewhat sped up to capture the full length and power of the disaster. It silently and powerfully captures the tragedy of the motorists who either didn't know about the tsunami, got stuck in traffic, or thought that they could make it to safety before they and their vehicles were swept away forever.